One of my favourite things to watch recently has been Canadian memes. I really feel like I'm learning a lot about Canada just from the meme culture as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking at today. Let's see some more Canada memes. Tell me what's your favourite like type of Canadian meme? Is it the wildlife ones, Canadian stereotypes? What's this? Canadian parties? Watching the hockey when they could be partying. I guess that's probably true for a lot of Canadians. Definitely in Scotland, there's a lot of people that have similar love for football, will put football over everything else, even the enjoyment of a party. How babies are born in Canada. Well, man, that one's having a great time. That looks quite fun. Meanwhile, in Canada, my town is so safe. I accidentally left my keys here all night and nothing happened. I can believe that from everything I've learned about Canada. I'm sure there's some places in Canada, I think is it Manitoba, has a reputation for not being as safe as some of the other provinces, but I guess in a lot of places this would be true. Do you think in your town, in your area, this would be safe from someone just taking it, I guess? When does spring start? I live in Canada. Do you have spring in Canada? I guess so in some places. A Canadian mosh pit. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Meanwhile in Canada, yeah, I think I've seen this before. It's actually quite beautiful to look at, man, but just crazy that can happen. Minus 40 degrees Celsius, minus 20 degrees Celsius, minus 30 here, 20, minus 10. Yeah, kind of relates back to the wearing shorts in snow meme that I seen before. Minus 10 degrees, but bosses be like, you're still coming to work, right? Yeah, I can believe that. In school, when someone brought Timbits to class and your favourite kind was gone by the time it got to you. Yeah, I guess that's similar. In the UK, we got like these chocolate celebrations. And it used to be same in school near Christmas time. You'll get the celebrations being passed around, and when you're left with like the plain ones or the bounty, I think it is, that a lot of people don't like, but everybody's the person's disappointed. What's your favourite Timbit? I've never tried Timbits actually. Never tried Tim Hortons really. Loser keeps Bieber. Again, man, people really don't like Justin Bieber in Canada. Went through Tim Hortons to make my $20 bill. Put the lady in, but the lady in front paid for my tea. Wow, such a nice Canadian thing. Begging for a little dough. Whoa, I've never seen a reindeer so small. That's so cute. Look at those small antlers as well. Blood is thicker than water, but maple syrup is thicker than blood. So technically pancakes are more important than family. Maybe. I love syrup, love pancakes. You merely adopted the ice. I was born in it, moulded by it. I didn't see grass until I was already a man. Nice. Canada's busiest highway during the Olympic hockey final. Yeah, it's actually, that's 2023, but yeah, I can imagine that would have been the same. I mean, it's the same during World Cup football matches in the UK. Scotland's not been to one for a while, but when we were there before, it was always everybody was at home. I remember being young. I think it was in 1998 World Cup. Scotland were playing Brazil, and I was allowed to just take the day off school to watch the match. It's good times. I think a lot of kids were the same. Is that the same? Say when if Canada are in the Winter Olympics hockey final or in some big thing like that, would you let your child stay off school? Were you allowed to stay off school as a child to just watch the match? When bands say they're touring Canada, yeah, that's true. It's the same in Asia as well. Malaysia always gets left off. They go to Singapore, Thailand, other countries. Meanwhile, in Canada, whoa. That's mad that it's actually so similar to Mario Kart. How would it even clear that road? I'm trying to think what sort of vehicle can make it so perfectly straight edged. Sorry. Even the buses. say sorry. You know you're in Canada when hockey games end up like this. Has that actually ever happened? Have you ever seen anything like this? Like a fight, obviously fighting is just part of hockey. Has there ever been a fight in any hockey match that is got a bit too crazy and like police have had to get involved or anything else has sort of happened? Canadian archaeology, yeah, I've seen that one before. Are they using hockey sticks to clear out the snow? I don't know, maybe that's just a stereotype as well. Meanwhile in Canada, well, at least I don't have to mow the lawn today. Jesus. Canadian Ferrari. The moose on it, just like on the same. Wait, man, come on. Wait, you need to get your mail in Canada. Oh, man. Those just look amazing. Canada problems, leaving the window open during snow season. Whoa. Have you ever known that to happen to anybody? Timmy's gallop through. It must be in Quebec. Sortie. Canadian food chain. Whoa. Look at the blackness in the eyes of that bear as well. That feeling when you're Canadian and you can travel anywhere and people like you. I feel like Scotland has that kind of as well, apart from when Scottish people drink too much, then they become quite unlikable, I think. When marijuana is legalised, all taxis on it should go to road repair and call the programme Operation Potholes. That is quite good. Oh, that Canadians. Found this in a gift basket, only in Canada. Pure maple syrup. Nice. Canadian ultrasound. Got the hockey helmet and skates on there. Canadian car wash. Whoa. Putin won't divorce you. Putin won't betray you. Putin won't cheat on you. Putin won't fight with you. Whoa, that was super good. Moose selfie. What's the closest you've ever been to a moose? I would love to see one like so close. Welcome to Vancouver. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. Yeah. That's something I also relate to. Scottish weather, as much as it's not as maybe as extreme as Canadian weather with extreme colds, it does change. It can have those 3 types of weather just in one day, never mind 3 days. You know, there are some things that you just never think of, like Mount Rushmore from the Canadian side. Whoa. Frightening. Absolutely frightening. Oh, cannabis. Tell me what you think about cannabis in the legalisation of it in Canada. Were you for it, against it? Have you partaken? What's the quality like? Is it cheap? Tell me as much as you can about it. I would love to know. When you realise you may have a slight Tim Hortons addiction. Yeah, for sure, man. How much is that? 7 cups of Tim Hortons. Meanwhile in Canada. Wow. I quite enjoy that, man. It looks quite fun. Meanwhile in Canada, I don't care. It's April. Yeah, my wife is like that. My wife is Malaysian, but when we go back to Scotland in the winter, she'll be happy to eat ice cream. Don't mind me, I'm just being Canadian. Canada and US language differences. Colour. Bunny hug hoodie. Yeah, some people told me that bunny hug is only used in certain places in Canada. I think a lot of people also call it hoodie in Canada as well. Pop, soda, a good healthcare system. Meanwhile in Canada, off to Tim's. Tim Hortons really a big part of Canadian culture. Record-breaking freezing temperatures across US. Meanwhile in Canada, wow, swimming in snow. Costco Canada is getting ready for marijuana sales. Wow, look at the size of those things. Weather in Canada be like Monday 20 degrees, Tuesday -3, snow, Wednesday 7 degrees, Thursday 12 degrees and rain, Friday 27 with a chance of snow. Keeps it exciting, keeps life exciting, you don't know what to expect. Canadian Hill. What is this? So is this some sort of, maybe again I'm going to guess it's some sort of Tim Hortons donut, something like that. Oh, so when, yeah man, I feel the pain, I understand what's happened. So it's like the icing, I wasn't sure if that came out the middle of that or something, but yeah, the icing being stuck to the top, that breaks my heart really. I've had that happen with donuts as well, man. Nightmare situation, and it's never as good to scrape it off and put it back on. Canadian Border Patrol watching for illegal Americans. Whoa, I mean, as funny as that is, but just the image itself, what is it, what gun is this guy holding? And he's just riding a big ass moose. That looks like some sort of machine gun. Canadian Innovation, nice. That's actually a smart idea. Canadian Guru Reality. Cold enough to turn on the bum warmer? Not cold enough to take off the flip-flops. Do you have heated seats in Canadian cars? A bum warmer? Never heard of that before. But yeah, wearing the... Still got the flip-flops on with the snow-covered trousers. In England, they drive on the left. In Canada, we drive on what's left. Whoa, look at the potholes. Are some of the Canadian roads bad condition? How Canadians get married? They've all got the ice skates on as well. Guess you've got to. The neighbour's dog kept sticking his head through a hole in the fence, so we painted it. Nice. Meals on Wheels in Canada. Jeez. Anybody know what type of species this this hummingbird is? Wow. Oh man, that was good stuff again, man. Canada memes are just so good. I mean, a lot about weather there on Tim Hortons, the animals. Yeah, again, tell me what your favourite type of Canadian memes are. Recommend some other videos. I'm actually thinking about doing a live stream, just looking at some memes and just having a chat. If anybody would be interested in that, tell me in the comments. I'll do one soon. Thanks.